Seattle, Dustin with SavLab.com and Get to Know Rilla. Special guest today. We got the homie that owns Officially Vintage up on Capitol Hill in Seattle, Rio Estolas. How you doing today, bro?
Alive and well. How y'all doing?
Good, man. It's good to have you with SavLab.
Thank you.
When did you start Officially Vintage?
Officials Vintage technically started, I want to say, almost 6 years ago. 2000, into 2009, 2010, 2009.
Where do you get your passion for throwback clothing in particular?
Vintage. I've been buying and selling vintage in general. I mean, forever, for a long time. It's kind of in my bloodline. When I was real young, my dad actually had an antique store. My older sister sells vintage. I used to sell at markets when I was real young. You know, my dad would leave me at like 5 and 6 at the stall at markets we used to sell at in the Bay Area, and you know, I would know all the prices and what to take and what to sell it for. So I learned the value of how to buy and sell, I would say, at a young age. So I'd say that's kind of where the passion came from originally, I would say.
As you being an entrepreneur, you started your own business from scratch, from humble beginnings. What would you tell an entrepreneur that wants to open up a store like you, but hasn't yet, or is thinking about making the leap?
Yeah, the biggest thing is really just to do it, and not wait. You know what I mean? Instead of making a to-do list, actually put things on your calendar and do things each and every day to take steps towards actually getting there. You know what I mean?
You're from the Bay Area?
And a lot of other several successful business owners, I feel like, you know what I mean, actually detailing out your day-to-day steps. You know, it's 1,440 minutes in a day. Detail out your calendar of what you're doing at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. To be successful, you gotta have a plan. You gotta be organized. You know what I mean? And that's when I really started to see a difference. Those are the things that I did. You know what I mean? Working the plan. You know, and becoming more organized, and also you might even be saying no to certain things because you know that time is the most valuable thing you have. You know what I mean? Your only competition is time. Your only competition is yourself, really. A lot of people don't know how far they can go, or what we're capable of. You know what I mean? And so that's the thing, you know, constantly doing a little bit more each and every day. You know what I mean? And doing things different, doing things that you haven't done before to achieve the results that you haven't gotten yet. I think is a major key to success.
Why do you think personal development and self-development is important?
I think it's super important for any individual, no matter who you are, what you're doing, because there's a lot of basics that can help you be a happier person, achieve your goals. And it's not something that's usually or generally taught in school, you know, which some of it is very basic, but it's principles for success. So I would say the reason it's important is to achieve results, whatever you're doing. That's gonna help you. You know.
You seem pretty driven. Did you have any mentors growing up?
Really, just people around. You know, people around and people who inspire you. I guess have been my mentors, you know what I mean, like relatives or
You're from the Bay Area?
just people that,
My younger
you know,
years, yeah. Born and raised.
could be anybody. I mean, it's really just, they say success leaves clues, so, you know, you study people who are successful and you start to find out that, you know, some of that stuff works. You know? So it's about, I feel like, you know, learning from other people who are doing what you're doing. Another thing is if you're trying, whatever you're doing, like go and find somebody who's doing that, and then kind of like study what they're doing. You know, doctor, you may be an intern, right, at some sort of clinic. Whatever the case is, right, it's gonna help you find out, you know, what's more involved and what you have to do to get there.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
You know, I had that question, you know, maybe 7 years ago. I was in a workshop and they said, write down where you'll see yourself for 5 years. I wrote down, opened up my first vintage shop. 5 years later, I opened up my first vintage shop. I said, I have it written down. My next 5 years is open up my second location. Work a little more on the online presence. So take that to the next level as far as marketing. And but really, second goal, second location, possible Bay Area. There's a lot of different things in the works right now. I don't want to talk about all of those right now, but there's several things in the making. In-house clothing line.
How do you persevere while there's constant change in the city of Seattle? How do you maintain?
You have to reinvent yourself. You have to continuously, you know, do things that haven't been done and stay innovative and stay original. That's, you know, I've been doing this business for over 6 years, and we continue to stay innovative and constantly every day people come in and it's sometimes people are like, this is like a museum, where do you get this stuff, you know what I mean? So we travel the U.S. Finding different garments and pieces, you know what I mean? And it's a skill set like anything else. When you build that skill set that allows you to progress and stay relevant, no matter the climate or no matter what's going on, you consistently evolve through whatever's going on. And also just really, like, I feel like we've been doing our own thing, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people who have shops and do different things, and I really don't spend a whole lot of time watching what they're doing. I feel like it's good to know your competitors, but like the time is spent doing our own thing and figuring out what we're going to do next, and I feel like it's been working, so we'll continue to see where that takes us.
What's next for you and Official Vintage and just life in general?
Man, a whole lot. Like I said, possibly the next location, doing more in-house clothing, doing more of my own designing. I've done a few things in the past, and I've gotten good feedback. So doing more of my own stuff, doing more designing and creating my own apparel, and branching out to another location, and then building the online presence and just creating more opportunity for people in my circle, I feel like.
You got married this past summer. How's married life?
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Is there an importance of having a supportive partner?
For sure. That it's huge. It's huge. Like I wouldn't be. I feel like where I'm at now without that. Like my wife has been a huge part in my success and helped me when I was down. You know what I mean? And it definitely helped. She holds down the shop. You know what I mean? On Fridays. Shout out to Hannah Green.
You told me earlier that you're diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah, at the age of 16, I was diagnosed with bone cancer, and that, you know, prior to that, I was pretty active. One thing I did boxing too in San Francisco. I didn't mention, but that was one thing I was pretty serious about. But yeah, when I turned 16, I got the bone cancer. That kind of ended any possible careers in sports.
But you still got those hands though, right?
I did. Yeah. You can say that. Yeah.
Now, being a cancer survivor, what words of wisdom or hope would you give to somebody that's maybe going battling cancer right now? What would you tell them?
I would say the biggest thing is to keep a positive mindset and to believe that you're healthy, because people in that situation, if they tell themselves, you know what I mean, I could die, keep, you know, tell yourself that can happen. So you gotta stay positive. I mean, and continue living life like you would if you didn't have it. You know what I mean? Just keep a positive mindset.
You're from the Bay Area?
My younger years, yeah. Born and raised in the city of San Francisco. Moved up here when I was 13, but I would say I'm from here in San Francisco.
Rapping, you making it worse. I'm hard as concrete. Y'all niggas soft like nerves. Yeah, that's that shit. Hey, yo, wait a minute. Now that's that shit. Ross, man, be spitting. That's that shit. Top of the dome. That's that shit. Off the top of the dome. That's that shit. That's that shit.